Welcome back to Talk of the Town. If you're looking for some unique treasures for your home, you're going to want to listen to our next guest. I've got owners of the Wire Basket, Cindy and Roxy Stanek, joining us. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
I'm so excited to learn about your store. It looks really intriguing. Let's give an overview about the Wire Basket before we get into it.
Well, the Wire Basket is a unique shop. It's got antiques, vintage, it has giftables. We try to have something for everyone. So you can come on in and buy that quick gift, or you can look at some of our antiques and reminisce and get some memories of, maybe grandma's house, and just have fun while you're shopping.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. I was looking at some of the items and things you have online. I'm curious what inspired you to get started in this?
Well, I love retail, and I love people, and I love antiques. And I just decided that I wanted to do this. And I love the fact that people come in and have good memories and fun when they're shopping. And just being downtown in Sun Prairie. And Sun Prairie didn't have this little niche of antique kind of gift shop. So I kept thinking in my back that I needed to have this and do this, and Sun Prairie needed this, and then we decided 3 years ago to open.
And here you are. Congratulations, 3 years later.
Thank you.
Share with us some of the items that you're going to find in the store.
You're going to find a little bit of everything. That's kind of the fun of it. I always say to people, you're going to find that teapot that maybe grandma had when you were little, but also you're going to find a gift. We have some local artists who do work, and then we have different small businesses. So we have Dirty Bear Soaps out of Beloit, Wisconsin, and Grandma Jean's Soap and Candles out of Madison. And we also have Dream Design Metal Art out of Tomah, Wisconsin. So all small businesses that we're also supporting, and that's something that's really important to us, is to support other local small endeavors and things like that.
I love it, all under one roof.
Yeah,
That's great.
we have a couple other local teachers too that do some artwork and woodwork. So it's nice to incorporate them and support them.
Yes.
Being a small business woman and having that business, we like to support them also.
Oh, I think that's great. How do you kind of get and source these items? How do you find vintage items for the store?
Well, I feel like they find us sometimes. So we do have other vendors in there. So they bring in their unique items. We also have some pickers that we call pickers, and they go to different auctions and sites. We also have a wish book in store. So if you are looking for a certain item, we will tell them, and they will hunt for the items and try to get that in. So you can have your favorite vase that grandma had, or whatever it may be, things for a wedding or whatever. And then just stuff we have of our own, just different avenues of things coming in.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
I feel like all of these types of items, especially when there's sort of a backstory to it, are just great conversation pieces for a home. Do you have an example of an item that is just really unique or has a really great story?
We actually found some old yearbooks and autograph books from the 40s. And we were just reading through them. There were baby footprints. There were letters from like mom and dad and the siblings. And so automatically just kind of felt that like we need to find whoever this belongs to. Like automatically. It looked like the mother was ill just from the letter she was writing, things like that. So we both kind of sat down at a computer, and 3 hours later had found a relative in northern Wisconsin that was related to this woman. And we kind of reached out to her. I think she thought we were crazy at first, kind of like saying, hey, do you know this person?
Yeah.
But after we explained and kind of like said, hey, we own the Wire Basket, all of that, she was like, yeah, absolutely, that's my great aunt. And I think after her mother had passed, the family had moved and things got lost. And so we were really happy to be able to find that and get that back to her.
Wow.
And her great aunt was in her late 80s?
Yep.
Late 80s.
Late 80s.
And like the poems and the different things in this book, her mom was ill and she died shortly after. So for her to get those memories back, yeah, and we have a lot of other unique things. Sometimes we don't even know what they are. We'll just kind of set it there and ask people as they come in.
Sure.
But we love trying to get people connected if we can with items. And we just love hearing people like in the back, oh my goodness, Grandma had this. You know, it just makes you feel warm and fuzzy to hear that, and that they're so excited, and the memories it brings back to them.
That's so special. Some great story, and sounds like you have many, many more where that came from. We are out of time, but I encourage you to go to the website or stop in at the Wire Basket in Sun Prairie. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Again, this is Cindy and Roxy Stanek, and you're watching Talk of the Town. Stick with us. We'll be right back.